Live from the Jersey Shore to the world. Get up, get out, do something. Wake up with Jeremy Grunin. Take the show wherever you go. Download the free Radio Pup app for your smartphone or tablet. Join the conversation. 732-505-1160. News Talk Radio WOBM AM 1160 and 1310. Listen online at WOBMAM.com.
Hey, welcome back. Wake up with Jeremy Grunin, 6:07, Wednesday, May 18th, 51 degrees, get up to 59 today. Could rain, could not rain. Who knows? We'll check it out. We'll see what happens. We'll wait till we see, and then we'll let you know what the weather's going to look like. WOBM AM 1160 and 1310, News Talk Radio, streaming live on the Radio Pup app and WOBMAM.com. 732-505-1160 to join the conversation. And now, a Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin first. This is a first. We are joined on the line by Carlos Rodriguez, Executive Director of the Monmouth Ocean Food Bank. Good morning, Carlos.
Good morning, Jeremy.
Do you know what this is a first of, Carlos? Do you have any idea?
This the first of? No. I thought I was on already with you.
That's why it's a first. You are our first ever repeat visitor.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so that's not completely true because we had like Gary Gelman on. But that was like before an event and after event, and they were within a week of each other. This is like you're in the rotation now, and we're gonna get like a food bank update from Carlos Rodriguez. This is like I was literally it created more work for me because I had to go back and listen to our first interview and make sure they don't ask you the same dumb questions again. Yeah. In fact, and by the way, I even had to change the fact that we spelled your name wrong on the YouTube the first time, so we fixed it. So
this is like a whole new interview at this point.
Yeah, this is great. Actually, you could be now Carlos Rodriguez with a Z instead of Carlos Rodriguez with an S, which you were the first time.
Oh, I didn't even catch that.
Yeah, I know. We did though. We have a crack editing staff here. So how you been, Carlos? What's going on?
Well, we've been very busy at the food bank and with our partners throughout Ocean County. I think as you were part of a great grand opening last week of the Beat Center, and I think that's really what's a buzz in the food bank and probably in lots of places throughout Ocean County.
Right. And so tell everyone again, what does Beat stand for and what is the concept all about?
So the Beat Center stands for Bringing Everyone All Together. It is a 21st century kind of town square resource center made up of three organizations, the Food Bank of Monmouth and Ocean Counties, the John Bon Jovi Soul Kitchen, a new restaurant, community restaurant that opened up last week, and of course the People's Pantry, which has been serving the Toms River community since Superstorm Sandy.
Right, and so we had, and I don't know if you heard before you called in, I said that you had a reputation. Now you know you've built yourself a reputation in the community. I don't know if you're aware of that already.
I'm not aware of that.
All right, so I'm gonna tell you. You are known as the mad photo bomber because last week everybody was posting their little pictures with John Bon Jovi at the grand opening, and in the back of every picture was Carlos Rodriguez, who was trying to move John Bon Jovi through the crowd, and so it was the different faces of Carlos Rodriguez throughout the event.
I'm happy to be at this spot in this moment. Oh goodness, we have to run because we're running late. Those kind of faces.
Right. That was but it would listen. In all honesty, it was a great event. So the Soul Kitchen is open and it has been serving meals.
It has been. It has started opening late last week to the public, and it's been serving meals. And I think all three partners are gearing up and pretty much in a good stride at this point, providing all sorts of services.
Right. Can you explain again? Because I know, in case people, so obviously, obviously you have the food insecurity group. That's the main, service group for the Monmouth Ocean Food Bank. But folks can participate every day by going to eat at the Soul Kitchen, right?
Absolutely. It's a different concept. It was absolutely built to deal with the food insecure folks and families who are just trying to get a step forward because of any disaster in their personal lives or because of the economy that they've been struggling with. But it's also for everyone to come in and participate. And one way that you can participate is to go to the community restaurant, John Bon Jovi Soul Kitchen, and have a meal with your family, and even pay a meal forward for someone else, for one of our neighbors in need.
Right. So you can. There's a minimum requested donation. Is that the way it works for each meal?
That's correct.
But are people paying more as well because they want to make a contribution?
That is the model, and they've been doing this in their Red Bank location for a few years, and I think they're going to see the same success here in Toms River.
That's great. So give us some idea right now. And I know, are you like totally ramped up as far as what you are stocking in the actual food bank itself? Have you moved operations? Have you moved the Ocean County arm of operations fully to Ocean County yet? Have you moved it because you have in Neptune, right? You have your main your first facility, but have you kind of now split the load? And are you doing full loads out of Ocean County currently?
We are doing full pickups out of Ocean County, not at a full stride yet, but we're starting to get our partners in Ocean County to come pick up food in the Meat Center facility. What we're also doing is facilitating some of our partners to come in and pick up more perishables. So I know you were giving Zach a hard time about being vegetarian, but we are encouraging more families to eat fresh vegetables and facilitating that by having it available at the Meat Center. And that's been going well. That's absolutely been going well. So you have more of our local partners in Ocean County being able to pick up dairy, perishable items, fresh produce, as opposed to having to run all the way up to Neptune in between deliveries.
Right, and thank you for putting a big smile on Zach's face as he nodded and said, "See, Jeremy." But you're not, Carlos. Just to be fair, you're not saying that folks should not have protein in their lives, also, right? I mean, there should be some protein, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay,
we encourage a healthy, balanced diet, and we strive to do that through our donated streams and government streams as best as possible.
All right, cool. And what I really want to talk about, because we didn't spend much time on it last time, but I think that when we talk about bringing everyone all together, I think it's the concepts of the food bank, the concepts of the Soul Kitchen, which is highly publicized, the concept of the People's Pantry, which has been kind of a staple here in Toms River and Ocean County now, certainly since the storm. But I don't think folks necessarily have a great grasp on the other services. So let's talk first about the kitchen and about the culinary program. Now, when are we kicking that off? When are we expecting our first class? What's the plan there?
Well, the plan is to graduate the 12 students that started class this past Monday. So we have our first class that already began on Monday, and in just 14 weeks, we hope to have them working in some of the great restaurants in our area, hopefully right in Ocean County. So that has already begun. And so this will be class number 3, and so we're hoping for them to hit their stride and do that. Now, we're very excited about this opportunity.
Now, where are those folks culled from? Where did you get those students from? 9 or 10 of the students are from Ocean County, and then 3 are just from over the border in Monmouth County. And so they applied for the program. They went through an interview process. They were referred by various other agencies throughout Ocean County and partners throughout Ocean County, or maybe they just heard of our program through the website, as we've been advertising for a few weeks already. Right. And are we really trying to identify folks that are in need of this opportunity, not just and by that I mean we're not looking at career change people or people looking for a second income, but we're really looking for folks that are trying to kind of make a better way for themselves and no longer be customers of the food bank.
That's absolutely right. We're looking for folks who are really looking for their first success in life, or maybe a second or third success in life to finally take off. These are folks who traditionally cannot or would not at this moment be able to avail themselves of some of the other great culinary training programs in our area because of cost and because of other barriers in their lives.
All right, cool. All right, so when we come back, Carlos, I want to talk, I want to dive in a little bit more, particularly to some of the counseling services you offer. Again, I want to talk about the tax preparation program as we just got through tax season, and some of the other great things happening at the Monmouth Ocean Food Bank. Cool?
Excellent.
All right, Carlos Rodriguez with a Z, Executive Director, Monmouth Ocean Food Bank, back right after this.
Get more Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin at our website, WOBMAM.com. News Talk Radio, WOBM AM 1160 and 1310. Make a difference at the Jersey Shore. 732-505-1160. Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin. News Talk Radio, WOBM AM 1160, 1310, and WOBMAM.com.
Hey, welcome back. Wake Up with Jeremy Grunin. We're with Carlos Rodriguez, Executive Director of the Monmouth Ocean Food Bank. So, Carlos, we just got through, we're through April, obviously, and through tax season. Any idea, I know that you guys help out with tax preparation. Explain that program again for us real quick, and any idea what kind of volume you did.
We had a very successful tax season. We prepared just shy of 2,500 applications. A good part of that in Ocean County. We brought the first volunteer income tax assistance program through to Ocean County, and that's actually a program that is sponsored by the IRS. We have a team of team members that we train and a tremendous group of volunteers that are certified by the IRS to provide free taxes to low and moderate income families throughout Monmouth and Ocean counties. We, as I said, prepared this past year just shy of 2,500 tax returns and brought in an estimated $3.2 million to the families that prepared those who we prepared those tax returns for.
Wow!
So a very successful tax season this year.
Wow! And again, so you also have like a counseling program there, right?
This is part of our outreach initiative, or what we like to call our efforts to shorten the line. We know that the lines for emergency food are getting longer in our community, unfortunately, due to different hardships. So we've built, like the culinary training program that we discussed earlier, this arm of work, if you would, that connects families to resources that they really didn't know were there for them. Many of the resources that we're discussing, the tax program, for instance, are for low and moderate income families, and most of the families that we're seeing on the emergency food lines have some type of income, part-time income or sporadic income. So this just helps kind of make ends meet while they get back on some solid footing.
Great. Any other programs we need to know about or that you want to talk about?
Well, right along the lines with the free tax programs, we also help connect families to SNAP, which was formerly known as food stamps. Again, another program with a lot of misconceptions of who it's for and what it's for. It's designed for seniors, for working families who are having a hard time making ends meet, and it specifically allows them to go and shop the way you and I shop at our great local markets, and allows them to make the healthy, nutritious food choices that make sense for their families. And, of course, affordable health care. One of the biggest things that we learned when we started looking at the increased need in our community is why. And many families told us, this is before affordable health care became available, that high unpaid medical bills and lack of health insurance were a problem and a factor in them needing emergency food. So we're helping with that application as well. All three of these programs have two things in common. Folks don't know that it's meant for them, and by them, all our neighbors in need. And it's just an application process that they have to navigate through, but unfortunately, it's cumbersome and it could be a little daunting to get through it.
Great. Okay. I mean, not great that it's daunting to get through, but great that you're helping out there, obviously. I mean, I don't want to be taken out of context. So two things that I need from you, and then we're done. Number one, how can people learn more? Where can they go to find out more? How can they help if they want to help?
Well, you can always visit our food bank web page, foodbankmlc.org. You can learn about the Beat Center. You can click through the Beat Center and see what's happening exactly there. There's so many ways to help. You can donate your time. You can donate some food, and you can donate, of course, financially to help any one of our operations reach more of our neighbors in need. So foodbankmlc.org is the best way, or even beatcenter.org is another way to kind of look at the different things that the food bank is involved with.
Great. And if I want to come into the Soul Kitchen and I want to kind of see it firsthand, eat there, make a donation, what are the hours? When can I come there?
I believe they're opening from Wednesday evening on, but I would check the website at the Beat Center for the latest hours.
Okay.
But they're open a few evenings a week, I believe starting Wednesday every week, and then going on, I think, through Saturday.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Carlos Rodriguez, officially our first returning guest, and so important because we had a grand opening last week. It was a fantastic event. Great to see so many people wanting to give back to a community. And Carlos, you're doing a great job in helping helping to kind of get us through these difficult times as we fight food insecurity.
Thank you, Jeremy, for your support.
All right. Have a great day. Wake up with Jeremy Grunin. Listen up to the news. Pay attention. We'll be back after that. And don't forget, in the 7 o'clock hour, Dr. Adam Repel, OBGYN Community Medical Center. Back after this.
Wake up with Jeremy Grunin. News Talk Radio, WOBM AM 1160 and 1310.